What is up, you all? We are back with another video. What type of video? We got another GTA 6 video. Before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, guys, like I promised, I just dropped one of my first gameplay videos on a horror game called Supernatural. Comment down below some recommendations. Do you want to see me play them live or pre-recorded? Comment down below. But to get into this, y'all, when it comes to GTA 6, I want to talk about something with Lucia, Jason, some details, some rumors and leaks. But to get into it, with Grand Theft Auto 6, as you look more at this trailer with Jason and Lucia, it kind of shows you what might go on. Nothing's confirmed, this is all speculation, but we see Lucia basically and Jason robbing a store. Looks like they're rushing in the car to go somewhere and head to a destination and things like that. But when you sit here and see her sitting on Jason's chest and he's like, you know, trust, and they're both going back and forth with the trust, I kind of looked at the background. That shit looks like a hotel, like a motel or something like that. And okay, that if it's a motel or a hotel, it shows that basically they are on the run, similar to like the Bonnie and Clyde story. Now we all speculate that this story is going to be based off Bonnie and Clyde with Lucia and Jason, or just heavily inspired by it. Now when you sit here and think about it, it does make sense, because Bonnie and Clyde went on a run at robbing stores and people and making murders along those lines. Now, it can be a little different in that area with Lucia and Jason. Maybe they work for someone. Maybe they're working for a cop. They're not even knowing it. Just off the fact we see like, you know, Lucia talking to, is it a parole officer or something? And maybe they're setting Lucia up, but it falls on Jason. Anyway, I think that, yeah, it's going to be something where they're doing stuff in Vice City and it catches up to them and they're having to make a run for it. Or maybe from the jump, they're already trying to move out because they know something's about to happen to them. Maybe someone dangerous is looking for them. But I think that's going to be the part of the story where you're going around robbing stores, doing jobs for a specific person. I don't know who that can be. Maybe someone that's a part of a Haitian gang, you know, they're very dangerous, or, you know, who knows. But to get into this, I want to talk about, are they going to bring that eagle eye option, you know, back to Grand Theft Auto? I know it was in Red Dead. You know, GTA 5, Franklin had his little ability to slow down while driving and hitting corners. Maybe it's something where Lucia and Jason get their own abilities too on the side. Maybe they can bring that back. And, you know, I hope that they bring, you know, the character swap option back where you can play with Lucia at points with missions. You can play with Jason. I hope it's not a thing where it's like almost mandatory when you play with them on certain things or stuff like that. Or, you know, maybe you got to just have one following you. I hope it's not mandatory where you can swap out Lucia and Jason. You know, I think that'll be super cool to have that swap out option, but who knows, I can be wrong. So pushing forward, we did hear about the mods and everything. It was actually leaked, the FiveM, you know, mod or whatever, saying that it's going to be coming in October, but it seemed to be confirmed. Now I want to talk about this a little bit more. Now, I think if they do the modding right, that's what people are not talking about, like the options of modding. If they do it right and have a great balance between the game, the actual game, and just FiveM, you know, mods and stuff like that, I think it can really change gaming, especially with a huge game like Grand Theft Auto getting that freedom. I think that if they do too much, it can mess the game up. Like too much modding, it depends on, you know, the options we get when it comes to modding. Like some people can go crazy with it and stuff like that, but I think the fact that they opened the door with GTRP doing that is going to change the game, just because, you know, Fortnite and Minecraft did it and they can do it. Bro, the shit that I see that, you know, Minecraft and everything that has been doing like on PC and shit like that is insane. They've built, you know, and built. So I think that if it's done right, that's something that's amazing. You know, mods coming to Grand Theft Auto, you can mod your own missions, buildings, like cars, and you just can't use like brand names, of course. I'm pretty sure that Rockstar is still going to stick to that. You cannot use the brand names, no logos, because it's still going to fall back on Rockstar. But I think they're going to do it to a point where it's still game friendly, but it's a little lighter than how RP is. You know, RP, they had anything really. So I think that, you know, come this October, if everything's really confirmed, that I think that that's going to change gaming, bro. Especially for it being just in a game like Grand Theft Auto is insane. Now, to get into this a little more, when it comes to just a lot of details from previous GTA games such as San Andreas, GTA 4, it actually had a lot of cool options that did not make it to 5, you know, with, you know, guns, weaponry, you know, stuff, especially in San Andreas. For San Andreas to be that old, it had a lot of things that they introduced and put us on to early, but they took it away for some reason with 5. Like, for example, like the weight gain and shit like that. I can't remember that being a 5, but I can be wrong. Like, bringing things like that back, you know, the shoulder switch with GTA 4 when you holding rifles and stuff like that. I hope that that comes back, but not even that. Just even with the more recent games too, like Red Dead Redemption has a lot of cool things that's incorporated in that, like the weaponry, how you can look at the weapons and how it looks realer and more realistic with the weapons, and, you know, just the graphics and the realism. And it's not like it's a different, you know, developer. It's still Rockstar. So I'm not gonna lie, I told you guys this in previous videos, but I'm gonna say it again. I will not be mad if we get a Grand Theft Auto 6 that really just replicates Red Dead Redemption 2. I really enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. It was fun. The gameplay was a beautiful game, you know, and everything. But I still think they should turn the knob up just a little bit more, just because, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, we're in a new time and age. No, I'm saying because it's Vice City. That's replicate one of the most beautiful cities in the fucking world. Miami, orange and pink skies, nice cars, blue water. Like, I think that they're going to have to turn up just a little bit. You know, maybe, you know, I'm no one, but I'm just saying, like, maybe the color grade gets pushed up just a little bit. You know, I think it'll be crazy. Like, say if you're in like a spot with like a lot of sand, it looks a little ashy on the screen. Like, stuff like that makes the game feel so real. Like, it's just the little shit. It's not even just the operations of it. It's about just seeing how they can change the color grade from certain scenes, night, you know, the street lights and shit, you know, the nightlife and everything, how the cars reflect, how the cars look and operate, how they sound. I think a lot of things like that needs to be looked into. But overall, I'm not complaining or nothing. I'm just saying, you know, just speculating as a Grand Theft Auto fan. But yeah, I definitely think that Lucia and Jason's story is going to surround them actually being on the run in general. Maybe they're working for a cop and they find out at the end of the game, and then you hit stores and go back and make the money up type shit. Or maybe, you know, straight out the gate, y'all just are making money, or y'all working for a bad person, and you know, it never catches up to you. That's just how the trailer looks. But to me, it looks like they're on a run, especially in the end when they're like, she's sitting on top of them. I think that's a hotel and they're on the fucking run. And, you know, we seen how they bent the block in the car. Like, they're definitely doing something that's, you know, definitely criminal shit. But to kind of talk about something one more time that I talked about is, you know, just like the graphics and stuff like that. I feel like the graphics is what's going to make or break this game, and also the gameplay too. You know, NPCs, we've been hearing rumors about the NPCs and stuff like that. So I think if that gets, you know, really tightened up and things like that, we'll be all right. But yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think about everything, you know, the mod and leak and stuff like that, and the rumors and everything out there. And what do you want with GTA 6? Comment down below. And also comment down below some games you want to see me play on the channel, and do you want them live streamed or pre-recorded? Let me know down in the comments. Unfortunately, it's the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my Instagram at I Like Gaming, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.